Hey, welcome to Chat with KSC. I'm your girl Kay, and today we're going to be discussing Chris Brown versus Quavo. They sat next to each other at Fashion Week, which had the conversations rolling, right? But before we do jump into that, can we talk about how sexy Chris Brown have been looking at Fashion Week? Like, if it's one thing Chris can do is put something on and make it look fly. Like, if it's one thing he can do, he can make some shit look fly. And he has been doing that all week for Fashion Week, for Paris Fashion Week. So anyway, let's jump into the reason why we're here. So basically, Chris Brown sat here and Quavo sat right next to him. They were side by side at the seats. They had side by seats at the fashion show or whatever. So everyone was like, oh my God. So I guess they kind of like resolved their beef. Chris Brown took to the internet real quick. He did not wait for the misconception to go for too long. Chris Brown is like, 2024, I'm addressing all of it. And I want all the smoke too. So Chris Brown says, can't pick who you sit by. F all that growth shit. Nigga not finna fumble my bag. So he said he's not finna fumble his bag for a little guy, basically. He threw some shade in there. He's like, I'm not finna fumble my bag for a little nigga. So my thing is, my thing is, Chris is like, I'm standing on business. I have the same energy that I had before towards you. Nothing has changed, but my money is my money and I want my money. Like, I need my money. Like, you're not going to play with my money. Okay. And I'm happy. Like, that shows growth in a way, right? Because it shows people that you don't have to be kiki kaka with someone to sit down in a room with them or even sit side by side with them, because when you're not able to sit side by side or sit next to someone in a room, it shows that if you're like, oh my God, I can't sit next to that person, I can't be in the same room with that person, I don't want that person around me or whatever, it shows that in some weird way that person has power over you. That person has power to change your direction, change your mood, change anything, like make you fumble some shit that you had no business fumbling. Like, I just feel like nobody should ever have the power to make you not want to show up to something, to make you not want to be somewhere. It's like, I have my power. I know who I am. I don't fuck with you, but at the end of the day, I'm still here and I'm going to be present because I'm here for a reason, right? And never deviate from that. So some of you may be also wondering, what's the beef between Chris Brown and Quavo? Because I started to wonder that as well, because again, I haven't really been in the media updating with what Hollywood have been. Like, I haven't been somebody who's been updated with Hollywood for a very, very long time. I'm fresh to this. So I went over to Double XL, and according to Double XL, Chris Brown and Quavo kind of have some tension because Quavo allegedly dated his ex-girlfriend, Karrueche Tran, and also there was an argument with the Migos and Chris Brown at the BET Awards. I think they were saying like the Migos wanted to fight Chris Brown or something or whatever. Like, I don't know the specifics behind it, but at the end of the day, like, I would understand why Chris Brown wouldn't really want to with Quavo. Like, for one, you mess with my ex, and for two, you and your group mate tried to fight me, like, for no reason, right? So I feel like if I was Chris Brown, I wouldn't really want to mess with him. But at the end of the day, follow in Chris Brown's step. Don't let anybody make you fumble your bag. Because imagine if Chris would have been like, oh no, I'm not going because Quavo was going to be there. That show, for one, Quavo has the power, and for two, he's willing to sacrifice something that's so meaningful to him because of another man. Excuse me? Never could be me. But anyway, those are my thoughts on the whole Chris Brown versus Quavo's get up. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'd love to hear your thoughts and comments on this, so share it down below. And if you're listening to this through the Apple or Spotify podcast, I learned that you can send me a voice message. Send me a voice message and let me know how you guys are feeling about all of this stuff. I would love to listen, and we'll talk next time. Bye.